Before your heart starts showing real signs of stress, your body will give you a more subtle but equally important warning. And for millions of men over the age of 60, it's not chest pain or fatigue that's the first indicator. It's something many aren't even aware of. It's your erections. Yes, that's right. For a lot of men, the first sign that something deeper is wrong with your health isn't in your blood work or your routine checkup. It's in the bedroom. When morning erections begin to fade, when the response isn't what it used to be, when you just feel like something isn't quite right down there. That's your body sending you a message, and it's a message you shouldn't ignore. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't it just age catching up with me? Isn't it just stress or low testosterone? But I'm here to tell you that it's not always about any of those things. Sure, testosterone plays a role, but the truth is often something far simpler and more urgent. It's your circulation. You see, as men age, the arteries that supply blood to the penis become narrower and less flexible. Blood flow slows. And that's when you start to notice the decline. The body isn't just giving up, it's trying to tell you something, but most men aren't taught to listen. It's not about aging, and it's certainly not just about performance. This is about your overall health, your vitality, your circulation, and your life. And here's the truth. Erection issues are usually the first warning signs of something bigger. You might not even realize it yet, but that fading strength is your body's early warning system that's showing up long before heart disease or a diabetes diagnosis. The good news? You can turn it around if you act now. In this video, we're going to dive deep into why erections fade first and what that really means for your health. Because understanding the root cause is the first step toward reversing it. You're not just experiencing a bedroom problem, you're being given the earliest signal that something in your body is changing. And that change is something you have control over. So, let's talk about what's really happening under the surface, what your body is trying to tell you, and why ignoring it could lead to far bigger problems. But first, let's step back for a moment and understand how these signals connect to the most important system in your body, your circulation. This isn't just about sex, this is about your survival. Your body is asking you to pay attention now before it's too late. Let's get to the heart of the matter. 1. Why do erections fade first? And what does that really mean for your health? I want to take you through the most important message your body is trying to send you, one that most men completely overlook until it's too late. Over the years, I've sat across from hundreds of men, strong, proud, and accomplished men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s. Men who at some point leaned in and quietly whispered, "Doc, things just aren't working like they used to." And every single time I respond with the same truth. Your body is trying to talk to you. You just haven't been taught how to listen. Here's the thing. When your erections begin to fade, it's not just an isolated issue. It's a sign that your circulatory system is struggling. And I'm not talking about a simple dip in testosterone levels. It's often much deeper than that. The arteries that once filled easily with blood are now stiff, narrowed, or sluggish. That's the beginning of a circulation problem, and it doesn't just stop with your erections. Think of your body like a well-oiled machine. When the oil starts to run thin, the whole system begins to falter. Erections are like the canary in the coal mine. They're the first to let you know that something is wrong with the flow of blood in your body. But here's where it gets even more concerning. This process begins quietly, sometimes years before you'll notice any major health issues. What most doctors won't tell you, and what I've learned over the years, is that erectile issues often appear before heart disease, before diabetes, before your blood work shows anything out of the ordinary. But when you ignore these signs, you're ignoring the underlying problem. That's right, your body is flashing a warning light, and most men either don't notice it or, worse, they don't understand what it means. And let me be clear, this is not about vanity. This is about vitality, independence, and quality of life. Think about it. When you lose your vitality, you lose more than just your physical strength. You lose your sense of self, your energy, and even your confidence. Your erections are an outward reflection of how well your body is working on the inside. And when that starts to fade, it's time to pay attention, not just for your sake, but for the sake of the life you want to live. You might be wondering, isn't this just part of getting older? No, it's not. Yes, aging does affect your health, but the problem here is circulation, not age. And the good news is circulation issues can be improved, reversed, and controlled. When you understand that the first signs of erectile dysfunction are warnings about your circulatory health, everything changes. This isn't about accepting the status quo. It's about realizing that you have more control than you've been led to believe. And the key to regaining that control starts with something most men never consider, your legs. Now that we've explored how your circulation plays a critical role in your vitality, let's dive deeper into something most men overlook, your legs. Yes, your legs. They may seem like the least likely place to look for answers to your health issues, but trust me, they're the foundation of your strength, your energy, and even your sexual health. I'm sure you've heard that the legs are the largest muscles in your body, but let me tell you, they're much more than just tools for walking. Your legs are, in fact, the largest pump in your entire body, and they're responsible for regulating blood flow, hormone production, and energy levels. They house your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and calves, muscles that are biologically active and essential for good health. When you move your legs, you don't just strengthen them, you trigger powerful hormonal responses. Every time you challenge these muscles, you stimulate the release of testosterone, growth hormone, and even myokines, small proteins that help repair tissue, reduce inflammation, and boost circulation. These hormonal boosts aren't just for muscle growth. They're a lifeline to your overall vitality, your circulation, and yes, even your erections. But here's the thing most people don't realize. When your leg muscles weaken, everything else begins to fall apart. Your testosterone levels drop, your metabolism slows, and circulation slows down. And that's when you start to notice the subtle decline, the lack of energy, the difficulty staying active, and eventually the fading erections. You might be thinking, I don't need to focus on my legs. I walk every day, I'm fine. But here's the cold reality. Most older men stop working their legs completely. They avoid stairs, they sit too much, and they forget that the very muscles keeping them upright are the same ones fueling their manhood. And this is where the problem lies. When you stop using your legs, you stop triggering the release of the essential hormones and circulation you need to feel vibrant, confident, and strong. But the great news is you don't need a gym or heavy weights to fix this. Just a few simple movements can reactivate those leg muscles and get everything else working again. Let me tell you about one of my patients, a 72-year-old Vietnam veteran who came to me frustrated. He said, "Doc, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of becoming useless." This man had served his country, worked hard all his life, but now he was losing his strength and he felt it. What I told him may have surprised him. The strength in your legs is one of the most powerful predictors of your independence, your vitality, and yes, even your sex life. I showed him simple leg exercises that he could do at home, no gym, no special equipment. And within weeks, he was moving with more energy and vitality. His confidence grew, and so did his erections. So, why are your legs so important? When you work them, you're not just strengthening muscles, you're unlocking a chemical factory that your body has been relying on all along. Your legs are the gateway to your vitality, and when they weaken, everything else starts to fade. But when you awaken them, your blood flows better, your hormones balance, and your confidence skyrockets. I'm going to walk you through 3 incredibly simple exercises, movements that you can do at home with no gym, no equipment, and no excuses. These exercises will wake up your leg muscles, restore your circulation, and give you back the energy and vitality you thought you'd lost. The good news is you don't have to wait for a miracle. You just need to start moving. So let's get to work. Now, let's get to the heart of the solution. 3 simple leg exercises that can revive your vitality, improve circulation, and restore your confidence. These exercises are easy to do, require no special equipment, and most importantly, they'll help you reclaim the energy you thought you had lost. Exercise 1. Calf raises. You might be surprised by how something as simple as calf raises can have a powerful impact on your health. But trust me, this move is a game changer. When you perform calf raises, you're activating 2 major muscles in your lower legs, the soleus and the gastrocnemius. These muscles act like a second heart, pumping blood back up to the rest of your body. The beauty of this exercise is that you don't need any fancy equipment, no special gear, and no gym. You can do it while you're waiting for your coffee to brew, while you're brushing your teeth, or even while standing in line at the store. By doing this exercise regularly, you're helping your circulatory system work more efficiently, which in turn boosts the blood flow to every part of your body, including the pelvic region, where it's needed most. When your circulation improves, not only does your energy increase, but your erections often improve too. In fact, I've had countless men tell me that their blood flow and vitality started to improve just by adding calf raises to their routine for a few minutes a day. Exercise 2. Stair-step squats. Next, we move on to stair-step squats, a powerful exercise that targets your quads and glutes, the largest muscles in your body. These muscles are crucial for maintaining good circulation and testosterone levels, but many men forget to keep them active as they get older. Stair-step squats are simple, but their impact is profound. You don't need to climb to the top of a staircase, just find a low step and stand with one foot on it. Lower yourself slowly, control the movement, and then return to the starting position. It's not about speed, it's about focusing on engaging those powerful muscles that help drive circulation and stimulate hormone production. As you perform this movement, you're not only strengthening your legs, but also improving your circulation and boosting testosterone levels. And the benefits don't stop there. Many men report feeling more stable, balanced, and energized after just a few weeks of doing this exercise. Exercise 3. Modified split squats. The final exercise is the modified split squat, a move that targets the deep muscles of the lower body, including the hamstrings, glutes, and hip stabilizers. These muscles play a vital role in pelvic circulation, which, as we've discussed, directly impacts erectile function. The great thing about the modified split squat is that it's low impact, so it's easy on the joints, but it's incredibly effective for engaging the muscles connected to pelvic blood flow. To perform the exercise, place one foot forward and the other slightly behind, then lower your body slowly, as if you were stepping down gently and rise back up. There's no need for weights or excessive strain, just focus on control and form. This exercise may feel simple, but don't let that fool you. It's an amazing way to restore circulation to the pelvic region, improve your balance, and stimulate the muscles that contribute to stronger erections. When you engage your glutes and hamstrings, you're also improving the blood flow to the rest of your body, making everything work better from your energy levels to your erection strength. These exercises, though simple, can make a world of difference in your vitality. I've seen firsthand how just a few minutes of focused leg work can help improve circulation, boost testosterone, and restore your overall energy. And the best part is, you don't need a gym, you don't need to spend hours working out, and you don't need to worry about complicated routines. Start small. Start today. Even if it's just for a minute or two each day, you're telling your body that you're ready to take action and take back your vitality. So, get moving and let's see what these simple leg exercises can do for you. We've talked about the importance of moving during the day, but here's a mistake that many men don't even realize they're making, and it's happening right before they go to sleep. Most men think that once the day ends, it's time to rest, and it is, in a sense. But what you do before you settle down for the night can either support the progress you've made or slowly undo it. Here's the issue: sitting for too long before bed. After dinner, after watching TV, after a long day of sitting at work or relaxing in a chair, your body's circulation slows down, especially in your legs and pelvis. This lack of movement causes blood to pool, your muscles tighten, and your nerves go quiet. The result? You're setting yourself up for a night of poor circulation, which can affect everything from your energy levels in the morning to your ability to maintain erections during sleep. This is a common, but silent, mistake that many older men make. They go from being sedentary for hours to going straight to bed without reactivating their body. And that's where the problem starts. If you're not moving your muscles before sleep, you're essentially shutting your circulation down for the night. This can have a direct impact on your erections, making them weaker or less consistent. The solution? It's incredibly simple. 2 minutes of light movement before bed. That's all it takes to reset your circulation and set the stage for better sleep, better energy, and stronger erections. I'm not asking you to jump into an intense workout. I'm asking for just 2 minutes of focus, a bit of light activity to get your blood flowing again. And trust me, these 2 minutes can make all the difference. Here's the routine. Do a few calf raises, stair-step squats, and modified split squats before you lie down. You don't need to change into workout clothes. You don't need to make a big deal of it. Just a few controlled movements, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you'll feel the difference. The goal here isn't to exhaust yourself. It's to engage your muscles and stimulate circulation in the right places. Real-life example. Take George, a 74-year-old patient of mine. After months of struggling with weak erections and poor sleep, he started incorporating these light movements before bed. Within just a week, George reported that he was sleeping through the night without waking up multiple times, and his morning erections were stronger than they'd been in years. He told me, "Doc, I feel like I'm getting my life back." And let me tell you, George is not alone. Many men I've worked with have shared similar success stories after they added just 2 minutes of pre-bed movement to their routine. It's not about making drastic changes. It's about making small, consistent efforts that add up over time. So, here's your takeaway. Before you go to sleep tonight, move. It's as simple as that. Whether it's just for 2 minutes or more, getting your body moving again before you hit the pillow will improve your circulation, increase blood flow, and ensure that your body gets the rest it needs. Don't let hours of stillness undo the progress you're making. Get up, get moving, and set yourself up for better results tomorrow. Your body is resilient. It just needs you to give it a little help. Now that you've learned about these powerful leg exercises and how to incorporate simple movements into your daily routine, you might be wondering, how long will it take for me to see results? It's a great question, and the truth is, the results can come faster than you think. One of the most common things I hear from men starting out on this journey is, "Doc, how long until I feel something real?" I understand the desire for quick results, but let me tell you something important. Your body is always listening, and when you give it the right signals, it responds faster than you might expect. Let's break down what you can expect from these exercises after a few days, a couple of weeks, and a month of consistency. 7 days. The initial shift. After just 7 days of incorporating these leg exercises into your routine, many men start to notice some surprising changes. First, your legs will feel lighter, more energized, and more stable. You may find that you're standing taller with better posture. This is a sign that your blood is flowing more efficiently, that your circulation is improving. But the benefits don't stop there. Morning erections, which many men worry are a thing of the past, might start to show signs of life again. I've had countless patients tell me that after a week of doing just a few calf raises and stair squats each day, they've noticed that they're waking up with more energy and with erections that feel stronger, more reliable. It's not magic. It's your body responding to the fact that you've started giving it the right kind of care and attention. By focusing on circulation and moving your legs, you've already begun to reverse the effects of stagnation and blood pooling. And that's only after a week. 14 days, the transformation begins. By 14 days, the changes you're feeling will likely be even more noticeable. Your blood flow will have significantly improved, and your overall energy levels will start to feel more consistent throughout the day. This means that you won't just feel more alert and active physically, you'll also notice that your mood lifts and your mental clarity improves. This is the power of increased circulation. It doesn't just affect your body, it affects your mind. Your erections will continue to improve as well. Many men report that they're not only waking up with more consistent erections, but their performance in the bedroom has started to pick up too. And you won't just feel it in your sexual health, you'll feel it in your confidence and your overall sense of well-being. But the key here is consistency. The more you commit to these simple exercises, the stronger your body becomes. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up every day and giving your body the chance to respond to the care you're offering. 30 days, a complete transformation. By 30 days, the transformation can be undeniable. Men often tell me they feel years younger, stronger, more confident, and more energized. Your legs will be noticeably stronger, and your circulation will be working at a level you haven't felt in a long time. You may find that you're moving through life with more vitality, even tackling tasks that you once dreaded or avoided. But it's not just physical strength that improves. The hormonal benefits of these exercises, testosterone levels, growth hormone production, will have begun to make a significant difference. Your erections will feel more natural, your energy levels will be higher, and your overall health will improve in ways that go beyond just what you see in the mirror. I've had men in their 70s and even 80s come back to me after a month of doing these exercises and say, "I feel better than I did in my 40s." And while that might sound dramatic, it's the truth. By taking simple steps to restore circulation and strengthen your legs, you're doing more than just improving your sexual health. You're improving the quality of your life as a whole. But remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. Even if you miss a day or two, don't give up. Just keep going. As long as you keep showing up, your body will keep responding. The power of belief. The real magic here is that you can reclaim your strength, your vitality, and your confidence at any age. It's not about chasing youth. It's about rediscovering your power. You're not too old to make a change. You have far more control over your health than you've been led to believe. And when you combine small, simple actions like these with the belief that you can turn things around, that's when you start to see real change. Your body is resilient. It just needs you to show up and remind it of what it's capable of. So, as you continue on this journey, remember this. Your best years aren't behind you. They're ahead of you, waiting for you to take the first step and keep going. If you've made it this far, I want to take a moment to remind you of something important. Your strength is still within reach. The changes you've made, no matter how small, are already putting you on the path to reclaiming your vitality. This isn't about turning back the clock, it's about taking control of your health and your future, no matter what age you are. I've seen it time and time again, men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s who thought their best years were behind them, only to find that with a little consistency, a few simple changes, and a commitment to movement, they can feel stronger and more confident than they have in years. You've learned how small, daily exercises can make a huge difference in your circulation, your testosterone levels, and your overall vitality. You've seen that it doesn't take a gym membership or fancy equipment. Just a few minutes a day of focused effort, whether it's calf raises, stair-step squats, or modified split squats, can dramatically improve your blood flow, restore your energy, and even bring back your confidence in the bedroom. The road to better health is not a quick fix. It's about consistency and commitment. But if you keep showing up for yourself every day, you'll start to see real changes, not just in your body, but in your mindset and your sense of independence. You don't have to do it all perfectly. Just start and keep going. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to claim them. The power is in your hands. So, If today's message resonated with you, take the next step. Like, share, and leave a comment below letting me know how you're going to start reclaiming your vitality today. Let's walk this path together. You're not alone, and your best years are ahead. Let's prove it one step at a time.